Travel industry is $7 trillion every year spent on travel. And that's according to a recent report done by the World Travel and Tourism Council. Okay, it was sponsored by Accenture. And they also say that the travel industry is going to grow from $7 trillion to $13 trillion over the next decade. Okay, it's crazy. Just in the United States alone, 5.5 million people are employed by the travel industry. That means almost 2% of the population that's in our working force. So of every 100 people that you see, 2 of them are in the travel industry. It's massive. Now, this is another thing that's fun about this. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the coffee industry right now. I'm going to talk about these 2 industries, nutrition and travel. Over half of all the network marketing companies that are out there, they're nutrition companies. And by the top experts' estimate, there's probably at least 3,000 to 5,000 nutrition network marketing companies out there today. Okay, and I mean that's according to Professor Charles King himself, who, by the way, is the top network marketing professor in the world. That's who you heard from earlier today. Now let's play the numbers down a bit. Let's say it's not 3,000 to 5,000 companies. Let's say it's only 2,000 nutrition network marketing companies. Okay. And then let's also say that of this $226 billion, let's say that 30% of that $226 billion is represented by network marketing. Because we know nutrition's sold by a lot of other things other than network marketing. I mean, direct mail, television commercials, radio commercials, retail, Sam's, Walmart, all the grocery stores, GNC, Vitamin World, Whole Foods. I mean, you can buy nutrition just about anywhere, right? Okay? But let's say of this $226 billion pie, that 30% of it was represented by network marketing. And that's a number, by the way, 30% is a number I just pulled out of the air. So but let's say it's 30%, that'd be about a third of this. It would be 68 billion, or about 68 of these gumballs. So of the 2,000 nutrition network marketing companies that are out there, they're all competing for that same 68 gumballs, right? That same 68 billion is what they're all competing for, those 2,000. Now, if those 2,000 were all equal, and they all equally carved out an equal share of that 68 billion, that would represent 30 million in annual sales per company, okay, which is pretty significant by most people's standards. I mean, we did a lot more than that our second year in business, but we're not typical, okay? So of those, let's say they're all doing 30 million, getting their equal share, 30 million a year in sales. Now, let's compare that to the travel industry. And let's really take these numbers down to the ridiculous. Let's not say that, and we're not talking about future numbers, 13 trillion, we're talking about present day numbers. Let's not say that network marketing is going to capture 30% of this. Let's say that network marketing captures 1% of this. Network marketing captures 1% of this. That would be 70 billion in the pie. And there's only a few other travel network marketing companies that we even know about. So let's say that there's 10. There's not. But let's say there's 10 around the world. So you got 10 all competing over that $70 billion. And if each of those companies equally gain their share, it wouldn't be 30 million a year, it would be 7 billion a year. 7 billion a year. Another way of looking at these numbers is that if you, let's say that you knew that the very best way for you to achieve your financial dreams and your financial goals is to team up with a network marketing company that was going to be one of the next billion-dollar success stories. You knew that would be your best chance, okay? And there's 2 companies that you really like. One of them's a nutrition company, and one of them's a travel company. And let's say those companies are equal in every way. Okay, the only difference that we're going to talk about is the numbers that I just shared with you right here. If you were to pick the travel company instead of the nutrition company, you would have a 620,000% greater chance of picking the right company just by picking travel. Who likes those odds? I mean, we're in Vegas, right? Let's be honest. Who in here has had a little fun out in the casino? So let's say that you're entering the casino and you're ready to do a little gambling, and there's two blackjack tables. One of the blackjack table is the nutrition blackjack table. The other one is the travel blackjack table. And you had some insider information on these tables, and you knew that the travel blackjack table, you had a 620,000% greater chance of winning on the travel table than you did on the nutrition table. Which one are you going to bet on? And WorldVentures, that's the right answer. And that's why Professor Charles King last year at our conference said, quote, "To fail at this represents brain damage." Tell me there's not an opportunity to do some mind-blowing things on a global scale in the years ahead. One of the things most of you know is that we have plans on becoming a household name. We say that a lot from stage. We have that goal to become a household name. But we want you to know that we're not going to stop there. There's other network marketing companies that have achieved that and become a household name. But what we want to model ourselves after are those iconic global companies like Nike, Apple. I mean, companies that are not only household names, but have also developed a brand that is incredibly strong and respected and indisputably hip and cool. We will be the first network marketing company that does that, becomes a household name and is also hip and cool. Our company will change people's perception of network marketing around the world. And you know, WorldVentures is a vehicle for miracles. It's an opportunity for all of us to give and receive with gratitude in a way that changes our lives and the lives of everyone that we touch. We each have the opportunity and the obligation to lift people up and offer them a way out of what has kept them back from the greatness of themselves and their lives. I am absolutely certain in my heart, I have never been more sure of anything in my life. I know this with every fiber in my being. WorldVentures is the company.